runs and doubles. 2-2 headed her way from Carlin Pickens. Swung on and lifted into deep left. Morgan goes back shy of the warning track. Makes the catch for out number one. So the fly out to left field puts out number one on the board. Here's Nadia Barbary here at the University of Tennessee, the 2023 SEC Freshman of the Year. Followed it up by being first-team All-American last season. 2-1. Fouls it off. Count now square. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pickens winds and the 3-2. Ground ball to third. Picked by Panel on the run. Sets her feet. Throws to first in time. 2 down. Taylor Panel has been so down now for Kylie Edwards. Sophomore out of Waldron, Indiana. Ground ball quickly over to short. Mealer's got it. Strong sidearm to first. And that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bulldogs in the first. No runs, no hit. Lays down a bunt, pops it up. A diving attempt will be fruitless. The ball will pop out of the glove of the third baseman Barbary and send the ball into foul territory. So Savia Morgan will be aboard. 1-0 now to Kenzie Fiedler. Swung on and lifted into shallow left field. Under it is the left fielder. She'll make the catch, will Morgan Bernardini. And there's one out here in the Tennessee first. Brings up Taylor Panel. First pitch to Panel. Clubbed into left. It will one-hop the left fielder for a base hit. Well, Panel rips it to left. And Tennessee's in business. Runners at first and second with one out for McKenna Gibson. She of a 3-run home run in the earlier game today. The 0-1 to Tennessee senior. Misses down and in. They will throw down. Morgan will slide into third. Safe under the tag. Mississippi State is extremely aggressive with its catchers and trying to pick off runners. The 1-1 now from Raylan Chafin. A slow roller back to the pitcher. Fields throws home, gets the force out there, throws to first, not in time to turn 2. But a heads-up play by Chafin to immediately go back on the slow roller. Here's Tennessee. The 1-0 headed her way. Swung on and hit high and deep to right center. Going back to the warning track. It carries, but up against the wall. The center fielder will make the catch. Good track by Sacco, and she pulls it in for out number 3. Lady Vols threatened, but no runs on 2 hits. No. So here's Sosa from the right side. Started both games of this doubleheader at DP. Came in to finish last couple of innings in the circle. Bounces the ball over to short. Fielded there on the high hop by Mealer. Her throw to first is true. Buddy has packed the stadium once more. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Pickens went with a pitch low, got Morgan Stiles to swing over it, 2 down. 1-2. Bernardini. Pitch from Pickens. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Went down and in, and Pickens gets the swing through. 3 up, 3 down. Couple of big hits. The Tuesday night game and then a pinch hit double last night. 1-2. Slow roller over to first. Fielded there on a couple of hops by Hull. She will win the race to the bag for the first out of this second inning. First pitch headed her way from Chafin. Runs in and hits her. So Leach hit by a pitch to keep this inning going. Now the 2-1 headed to Tennessee's freshman left fielder. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit. Leach will have to stop at second with the ball in front of her, but Savia Morgan, her second hit of the ball game. Tennessee's third of the night. Chafin sets her 3-1 offering. Flared into shallow center. That's going to get down for a base hit. Here comes Leach around third. She will score. Fiedler slides into second ahead of the throw. An RBI base hit for Kenzie Fiedler, and Tennessee leads 1-0 here in the second. Gabby Leach was going all the way with 2 outs on contact. She scores easily. Morgan ends up at third. Feed the 1-0 pitch to Panel. Swung on and crushed deep to left off the top of the windscreen. Taylor Panel with one of the longest home runs I can remember here. A 3-run shot makes it 4-0 Tennessee here in the second. For Taylor Panel, her team-high 13th home run of the season. Trying to win the rubber match here tonight, off to a good start in the second. The 2-1 swung on, hit high and deep to right center, back to the wall, back-to-back home runs for Taylor Panel, and now Boo Gibson. The Boo Bomb adds another to the tally for the Lady Vols. It is 5-0 in the second. Game 1 of this doubleheader. 1-1 to Nugent. Popped up. Pitcher's circle. It is controlled as it should be by Barbary, the third baseman. She makes the catch, and that will retire the side, but a productive second inning for Tennessee. Lady Vols played 5 runs on 4 hits, no errors. Pickens the look, and the 2-2. Ground ball. It'll get through the right side for a base hit, past the dive of the first baseman, McKenna Gibson. So the first base hit of the evening for the Bulldogs. Put something together here, though, in the third. Bouncing ball to short. Mealer's got it to second for 1, on to first, not in time to turn 2. But Mealer to Dodge cuts down the lead runner. Hull aboard on the fielder's choice. And we go to the 9-hitter. Hull at first. The 1-1 to Sells. Swung on, hit high and deep to right, back, but foul off the top of the wall. Tennessee went with the orange out theme today. Fans obliged. 1-2. Pitch misses inside, bounces away from Nugent. Runner will take off for second and have it without a throw. Swung on, hit high and deep to left. Playable, though, in center for Fiedler, who comes over, makes the catch. Runner will tag up and move to third. A heads-up tag up by Riley Hull. Mississippi State had a challenge earlier in the game. That was upheld on replay. So now a runner at third for Sierra Sacco. Mississippi State trying to strike here. Ground ball to first. Gibson Field steps on the bag. And the whole idea of that becomes moot anyway. Easy ground ball ends the third frame. Final run. It's Kenzie Fiedler doubled in. Here's a ball hit high and deep to left. Back to the wall, off the top of the wall. Digging for second is Mealer. She will slide in around to tag. A good throw made from the outfield by the Bulldogs. But Mealer able to slide around the tag for the leadoff double. Here's Emma Clark. Shows bunt, lays it down, rolls over to third, fielded there by Barbary. Her throw to first is in time, but it does move the runner over to third. So a sacrifice bunt for Clark. 5-4 if you're scoring at home. 1 down at Sherry Parker Lee Stadium on April 22nd. That a Tuesday night, 6 o'clock first pitch. 3-2, well outside for ball 4. So Dodge takes her base. And the Lady Vols have runners on the corners for Gabby Leach. Then the Aggies will reunite with old Big 12 foe Oklahoma in Norman in 2 weeks for Easter weekend. Pitch to Leach is a strike. Runner takes off for second, slides in under the tag. Strike. 2 on and 1 out. Pitch to Leach, shows bunt, lays it down, squeeze play, underhand toss to the plate. He's not in time, ball gets away, Dodge will come home. The squeeze bunt executed perfectly by Gabby Leach, and Tennessee adds 2 runs to the tally. Leach laid down the bunt. But the stats not nearly as important as the score. 1-1 now to Savia Morgan with the runner at second. Pitch is slapped into left, but right at the left fielder. Great play there by Bernardini for out number 2. It was right where she needed to be. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. Fiedler lays down the bunt, rolls up the first baseline, fielded, throw to first, not in time. Ball was tailing towards the foul line. Smarter play there might have been to let it roll foul in first. The 1-0 to Taylor Panel. Ground ball to short, fielded there. Good throw to first in time, and that will retire the side. But the Lady Vols tack on a couple of more. 2 runs on 3 hits. Back in, make this a ball game. 1-0 to Barbary. Ground ball back to Pickens. Snow cones it in her glove, fires to first. And there's 1 away in the 4th. In the Eastern time zone. A 2-2 now to Kylie Edwards. Ground ball to second. Dodge, picks, fires, 2 away. 2 now to Mississippi State's pitcher, Lexi Sosa. Swing and a miss, strike 3, inning over. Carlin Pickens with the heat to retire the side in order. 3-1 pitch to Gibson. Swung on and skied into right. The park will hold this one. Right fielder has to make a late adjustment. But Sells will make the catch. Facing off with the Tigers. 2-1 to Nugent. Swung on and lifted into left. Left fielder will charge on and make the catch for out number 2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3, inning over. Mueller chased a pitch up and away, and for the first time in this game, the Pickens winds and deals, but the pitch misses low. Didn't get her to chase it, and Carlin Pickens out gets the clap going. Usually a strike earlier than they normally do. Pitch is skied into left. Morgan will call off Fiedler, who's coming over from center. She will make the catch for out number 1. Runner retreats back to first base. Balls and 2 strikes. Weslowski. Runner at first. Pitch from Pickens. Ground ball to third. They'll go to second for 1. On to first. Not in time to turn 2. But they will cut down the lead runner. See if she goes something off speed here. With 2 strikes and 2 outs, Pickens winds and fires. Does. Off speed. Way out in front. Strike 3. Inning over. Josie Marin came on in relief. She departed after giving up a couple in the 3rd. Another 3-2 to Emma Clark. Off speed misses for ball 4. Sosa really wanted that run last time at bat. First pitch to her. Swung on, hit high and deep to left, but the park will hold it. Drifting back is Kaladisel. She will make the catch for the first out of the 5th inning. Pitch from Lexi Sosa. Outside, runner takes off for second, and they got her. A good throw to the first base side of the second base bag, and it got Schuler for out number 2. The 2-1 now to Gabby Leach. Swung on, hit high and deep to right center. A walk-off home run for Gabby Leach. And the Lady Vols win 8-0 on the run rule. Gabby Leach, her 4th home run of the season. And the Lady Vols walk off the Bulldogs to finish the series win. Your final score on Rocky Top, Tennessee 8, Mississippi State 0, as the home run celebration turns into the handshake line. But Tennessee moves to 32-8 on the season, 7-5 in Southeastern Conference play, and they knock off the Mississippi State Bulldogs tonight here at Sherry Parker Lee Stadium. Tennessee bounces back from the run rule loss earlier today to pick up their second run rule victory of the weekend here in the nightcap. Your final score here from Rocky Top, Tennessee 8, Mississippi State nothing. This is Tennessee softball.